Our Yakuza Zero, like a Dragon Zero. It's so, or so they call it in Japan, or Yakuza Zero for short. S tier. We know it's why it's S tier. We know this is why people play this series a lot now. It's a great game. I enjoy it very much. I cannot lie. It has Majima. This is like the second time. People don't know this. This is like the second time he's the main character or whatever. Well, he's a playable character. I mean, there was a first. I played the one he was a main character. I mean, playable character the first time. All right, Yakuza Kiwami. Oh yeah, plus the storyline is good. The mini games is good. As the okay, let me reset that. Let me restart this. Our Yakuza Kiwami. Also pretty good. I'll give it like a B tier. B tier. I mean, there were some things that you could complain about. No Majima playable character. That's a downer. This is technically the first. Well, it's not the first one. The first one is the first one. Yakuza Kiwami 1 is a remake of the first game, the first story. And it features a great story. It's kind of the combat was kind of worse than Zero, if that makes any sense. And it's weird. And I don't really remember any of the sub stories or any of the side content. I need to put something for that these new levels, bro. Let's see. Then we have Yakuza 6. I'm putting it in B tier too. I gotta say I really like Yakuza 6. This was the well, spoilers. I'm gonna be spoiling in this tier list. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be putting spoilers out. But in this tier list, well, in Yakuza 6, we have Kiryu. He comes back to life or whatever. He comes over his like knife wound, comes back, and Yakuza. I mean, his surrogate daughter is in the hospital. Then boom, he's got to take care of the baby, and this is supposed to have been his original send off, pretty much. They, it wasn't his original send off due to unforeseen circumstances that I could not predict. But yeah, it was a great story, and it kind of wrapped up the Kiryu character, well, the original storyline. Kiwama 2. Kiwama 2, I'm weird on this one, but I liked it. It has a very great story. Features great characters, arcs. It has Kiryu in a interesting relationship, and they're fighting against a very interesting boss. I need to get back to this. I haven't played the original Yakuza or Yakuza 2. I don't know what this is. I think this is Asian. This it's not Asian. Yakuza 3. Hmm. Yakuza 3. Yakuza 3 is the first one I played. I'm not gonna lie. It has a special place in my heart. I'm giving it C tier. Okay, delete that row. I'm giving it. I'm giving Yakuza 3 C tier because it's like the oldest. Like I said, it's the first one I played. I think this was like it was great when it first came out, but the battles every 3 steps and the way the game just works didn't work for me. It took so long to get into a boss fight. The game was like slow pace. You ran slow, you move slow. Like I said, you had to fight every 3 steps. It was insane. Characters just blocked every attack. They just held down on the block button. It was insane. But like I enjoyed it like for what it was at the time. And it was pretty good. Yakuza 4, bro. I'm putting it B tier. I know people don't like I know people don't like Yakuza 4 because of the way the plot like handles a certain subject around rubber bullets. But I thought it was like cool. It has Akiyama, great character. Um, Sejima, great character. I forgot the cop guy name. He never came back because of the actor had troubles. He got falsely accused, and that was just it for him in the story. Let me drop that right there. Yakuza Dead Souls. I played Dead Souls. I put it in C tier, right? But I would say I like Yakuza 3 more than Dead Souls, I'm gonna be honest. Dead Souls was like a fun zombie game where you're just shooting. You have Kiryu like with a sniper and stuff. It was interesting. It was funny. I was about to say yeah, he's shooting in this game, but I think Kiryu was shooting in Kiwami 1 or 2 or something. It might have been 0. I can't remember. He was like straight up shooting out cars. It was insane. Yeah, we go with it. What is this? Binary Domain. Never played Binary Domain. Don't know what this is. Yakuza 5. We give it a B tier. I feel some type of way about Yakuza 5. It's like, yeah, I can understand it. It's built off in a way that there's a lot of stuff to do, but there's just like a lot of filler and a lot of button pressing because you I remember there was one part with Sejima where you're just like in a cold Arctic forest. Then it just goes so into detail by this boring hunting thing. It was so boring that I mean if you liked it, I get it. You might like the hunting stuff, but man, what is it boring? And that's why the skin it did this a lot. It just it did this like every time you went to like a new area, it had something new. It's gonna try to force down on you, which is good if you like the mini games. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like I didn't like a lot of them, but the story was good. Haruka Haruka is the main character in this story, and it revolves around her actually, surprisingly or not. And it has Akiyama back. Might put that in A tier just because it has Akiyama. And I like the Haruka dance scenes actually. The only part I didn't like about this game was the Saejima playthrough. I'm gonna be honest, I liked every other part but that one actually. So yeah, I can put that in B tier. I can even put that over. I can even put it over what's the name. Let me adjust that. Okay. Didn't play. Need to finish. I haven't finished Judgment yet. So we can put that here. I need to finish Super Monkey Ball too, as well. That was a pivotal moment in Like a Dragon series. Actually, I might have to put it on A tier just because. Nah. Let's drop it down. And Like a Dragon, I'll give it the A tier, S tier. I could drop it down to A tier, but nah, that's cool. This is cool. It's cool. But yeah, it features the first turn basis of new character Ichiban. I really like Ichiban as a character, and I'm excited to see where he goes when it drops tonight. That's what can I say? I like the turn based. I'm normally not a guy that's like, oh, turn based. This is great because it's turn based. It's like nah, I like it. I like it. Haven't played. I don't know. Is that Street Fighter versus Tekken? Lost Judgment. Need to finish. Need to finish Super Monkey Ball 2. Need to finish this too. I just finished Like a Dragon Ishin. A tier. Great game. What can I say? It's only about the story runs about 10 hours. It has great mini games, great story. Leads into Infinite Wealth pretty good. What can I say? It even lets you play some Infinite Wealth. I mean, a little bit. I was all like, whoa, Infinite Wealth looks great. That's why I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna stream Infinite Wealth. I might stream bits and pieces, but I might not stream all of it. Because I might do some grinds off stream. Like grind up some levels, then come back to it. That's what I did for 7, I believe. But Like a Dragon app, need to finish. But yeah, this is where I would post it, and it's like in levels too. I would say Yakuza 0 is the best in the series, probably. Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7. second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. I was gonna say like 3 was my least favorite, but it's not. I can even do like a ranking of this. Do a little ranking while I'm at it. Yakuza 0 is the best because it's like innovation. It had Majima, had him seeing how he become a crackpot in the newer games. And like I said, Ichiban, great character, great story. Got kind of a little madness at the end, but hey, it was great. Five, five is great. Not gonna lie, I just didn't like the Tsujima in the hunting with Tsujima part. I didn't like that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the hunting with Tsujima segment. I'm glad they never brought that back. Two, two was good. I mean, two is the only contentious one. I can move two bit down. I need to replay two because I'm not really sure I'll put it over four. Actually, but I remember what happened. Okay, what happened with Yakuza Kiwami 2? They brought back the maid mini game that they had in Zero, and I put like 20 hours into it. I'm not gonna lie, I put like 10 hours actually. Then after I got down, and I was like, bro, what is this game again? But yeah, I would say one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I remember it being good, but that just like, it was just shocking. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what is this, and how did I get here? I gotta I gotta do it like a I gotta do a thing too. I gotta do like a cop it or drop it manga review. So that'd be good. But yeah, this is where I would tier this if I had to do a little tier list. You know what I'm saying?